Hello YouTube! Over the last 2 months I have been exploring what works best for me as a content creator, all while finding ways to have fun with you. I've tried various formats, focusing on a single game, covering multiple games, or sticking to just a few from the same company. Each option had its pros and cons. In the end, I chose a fourth option, keeping a mix of gacha RPGs while bringing you 4 different flavors. 4 games allow me to provide diverse content while ensuring I can deliver quality videos at least twice a week. So let's introduce the games. The gacha games I'll be focusing on are Honkai Star Rail for turn-based RPG enthusiasts, Zenless Zone Zero for action RPG lovers, Genshin Impact for those who crave exploration RPGs, and Sword of Convallaria for fans of strategy RPGs. I realized that a contest schedule would be beneficial, so I have assigned each game to a specific day of the week. You can see the schedule on the screen. I'll also bring you patch day content as soon as possible, sometimes outside the regular schedule of course. On Sundays, I'll dedicate time discussing gacha game news or exploring new games live on stream. It's also a day for progression in games I don't regularly cover on my channel, like trading card games and anything else you'd like to play together. Now, I'll address some questions you might have. If I don't cover your question, feel free to ask in the comments, I'll respond to everyone. Question number 1. Why are you bringing Sword of Convallaria? It's not a Hoyoverse game and it's less popular. So, Sword of Convallaria is a hidden gem that works perfectly as a side game. As a fan of Fire Emblem and Final Fantasy XII and XIV, I'm drawn to its gameplay and music, which evokes the best of both worlds. I'm convinced that gacha RPG players will love it if they give it a chance. Plus, it reached 5 million downloads worldwide in just 10 days, which is not bad at all. It's gaining traction as a solid side game from my point of view. Question number 2. Is there a main game among the 4, or do you plan to balance them evenly? So, I love all the games I will be covering, and each offers something unique. Honkai Star Rail. Many YouTubers already provide specific character guides, so I'll be focusing on different aspects, like how characters fit into existing teams, their synergy, and the fun factor of playing them. I'll also delve into the lore, exploring what makes characters interesting and their relationship with others. For example, does it make sense to pair Yun-Li with Match 7 the Hunt from a lore perspective? What about Blade in a dual DPS team? Star Rail isn't just about the endgame, sometimes it's about enjoying the story content with a team you love, connected to the game's lore. Zenless Zone Zero. The game will benefit from more technical analysis. We'll discuss meta, faction, character connections, and account building. My approach will balance both meta and lore aspects. Genshin Impact. As the first gacha game I played, starting with the Venti banner, Genshin holds a special place for me. I'll keep playing at my own pace, discussing its story and new endgame modes. I'll also explore creative team compositions, as single character builds are already widely covered by other YouTubers. Sword of Convallaria. Since there isn't a YouTuber that is covering this game in a very high detail yet, I am excited to take on that role. I'll help you understand the technical aspects that aren't widely discussed. So, question number 3. Are you going to cover this game long term? Will you introduce new ones? So I plan to stick with these 4 feature games for a long time. I love their themes, storytelling, and unique styles. However, I'll continue exploring new games on Sundays. There's a mean that I cover all new gacha games and I will plan to keep it alive. While I don't anticipate changing my main content for at least next year, I'll maintain flexibility to cover new games. Genshin will move to Sunday to give me that flexibility. Why did you choose to focus on gacha RPGs? Always loved RPGs for their character-driven stories, and gacha games allow me to collect and build those characters. Since I was 15 and writing stories, characters have been my favorite way to convey emotion and meaning. So gacha games also appeal to my technical side with our resource management and account building elements, things traditional RPGs often lack. Are you ever planning to bring other types of gacha like rhythm games to the channel? I love music and I have a lot of fun with rhythm games. I've played all the major gacha rhythm games. I know them very well, from their pop culture aspects to their competitive and technical sides. I wouldn't mind streaming them, so stay tuned. As for other genres like tower defense, see Arc Knights, I'll discuss them in a monthly overview. By the way, I can't stop listening to Arknight's music, so that could be an interesting topic to talk about as well. What about trading card games? Great question. Trading card games are actually the first form of gacha, and I am excited to dive into that world as well. I've been playing them for a long while, and I'll be casually discussing games like Cardfight Vanguard, especially the video game Dear Days, Yu-Gi-Oh! And other card games during live streams. These games are close to my heart, and I'm eager to share my passion with you on Sundays mostly. What kind of interaction can we expect from you? Community interaction is incredibly important for me. It's the main reason why I created this channel. I'll be active in the comments on social media and during live streams. Sundays will be our main day for a live interaction, and I hope it becomes lively soon, but I'll also be available on Discord throughout the week. Your feedback and questions will shape the content of the channel, so feel free to express yourself. What are your thoughts on the gacha system itself? Does it affect gameplay or player experience? So about this is a sensitive topic that spans many areas, and I will be addressing it in a dedicated mini-series soon, so stay tuned for that. How can viewers contribute to the channel? Your contributions are vital for this channel's success, so whether it's through comments, sharing your strategy, suggesting new video topics, or participating in streams, your input will shape our journey. If you're interested in collaborating on videos, feel free to message me on Discord, on the Discord server or via DM, and we can definitely create something awesome together. What are your long-term goals for the channel? My everyday goal is share a passion for gacha games and showcase a bright side, which is how they can connect people. I'd also love to explore RPG and trading card game design, eventually bringing those live streams about a year from now. So, thank you for being part of this journey. I am excited about the future, and I can't wait to share more content with you. Don't forget to leave your questions in the comments. I'll be answering every one of them. So, this is Nero Atlas signing out.